Hello students, so in this video we will be solving the questions from the topic complex numbers. This year it was observed that almost in every shift we found a question from complex numbers, and the questions were mostly from very easy. So we'll do one thing. The first question is, let z be the complex number satisfying mod z minus 5 is less than or equals to 3 and having maximum positive principal argument. Then dear students, I'll just tell you that mod z minus 5 is less than or equals to 3. So I'll give the proof for this, or I'll tell you the proof for the locus of this, but from the next question I'll directly write. So we can say z is equals to x plus iota y, be any complex number. So we can write z as x minus, we can rewrite this as x minus 5 plus iy is less than or equals to 3, and then we can, the modulus of this will be under root of x minus 5 whole square plus y square is less than or equals to 3. Now let us square on both sides. So we get x minus 5 whole square plus y square is less than or equals to 9. So that means directly we could have, that means this is a circle, disk, circle, or the region inside the circle also. We can call that as a disk. Anyways, directly by observing this, we can, we could have written that the center of the circle is 5, 0 and the radius is 3. That's what we are getting it from here, right? That means if I try to draw the circle on the number line, so 5, 0 is somewhere here and radius is 3, right? So the one end of the diameter will be 8, 0, the other end of the diameter will be 2, 0, right? So it will be something like this. Okay. Now, what is the question is, let z be the complex number satisfying this and having maximum positive principal argument, right? Now, z can be anywhere within this. I mean, z can be on the circle or anywhere inside the circle, right? Z can be anywhere in this region, okay? Something like this, okay? Z can be anywhere in this region. So, of course, to get maximum positive principal argument, one thing is sure that z should lie in the first quadrant, okay? Now, should it lie on the x-axis? Any point on the x-axis will have its argument as 0. That's fine. And if the circle were lying on the negative x-axis, then we could have taken that as that point. If the circle were cutting the negative x-axis, then that point of intersection of the circle and the x-axis will become the value of z to have its maximum positive principal argument. But in this case, since the circle is completely in the first and fourth quadrant, what will the maximum possible argument be? Now that will be a line wherever this line is y equals to mx, wherever this line is touching the circle, wherever this line touches the circle, that will be that point will give us maximum positive principal argument. Think about it. If this point lies inside the circle, tan theta will be less. Let us say this is theta 1, then let us say somewhere here is one more point. Now if I try to join this line and origin, we get one more angle theta 2. Definitely theta 2 is less than theta 1. So we are looking for maximum possible value of theta, and that will be the point of intersection of this line y equal to mx and the circle, right? So what will we do? We need to find the value of m, right? So if a line touches the circle, then we know that radius will be equals to perpendicular distance. What is the center of the circle? Center of the circle is 5, 0, radius is 3, and what is the equation of line? That is y equals to mx. That means we can write this as mx minus y equals to 0. So what is the radius? Radius is 3. Perpendicular distance from the center will be m into 5. I hope you know how to find the perpendicular distance, dear students. So directly writing that. Now let us cross multiply. So we get this thing. Now let us square on both sides. So we get 9 times m square plus 1 will be equals to 25 m square. So I think if I rearrange, I get 9 is equals to 16 m square, and m square is equals to 9 divided by 16. That means m is equals to plus or minus 3 by 4. Why are we getting two values of slope? Because one more line can touch the circle, something like this, right? But that will be the, but then if you take that as z, so right, principal argument will be negative. So we need positive. That's why we are taking this slope as ms 3 by 4 only, right? That means tan theta is 3 by 4, dear students. Tan theta is 3 by 4. I think I named it as theta 1. Okay, so let us say this is tan theta 1. So theta 1 is tan theta 1 is 3 by 4. That means this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, right? Now I need this point of intersection, right? Ultimately, I'm interested in this a x comma y. So we can do one thing. We can use parametric coordinates, or we can even find the foot of the perpendicular from 5, 0 onto this line. Anything works. So shall we find the foot of the perpendicular? I think that will be easy, right? Let us say this point is h comma k. So a h comma k, so h minus x1. So yeah, we are finding the foot of the perpendicular from 5 comma 0, so we can write h minus x1, that is 5, divided by, acha, what is the equation of line? Mx minus y. So that means a is m, and acha, anyways, so m is 3 by 4, right? So we can say y is equals to 3 by 4 into x, or 4y is equals to 3x, or we can even say 3x minus 4y equals to 0, dear students. That means a is 3. I hope you know the formula, right? H minus x1 by a is equals to k minus y1 by b. I'm just finding the foot of the perpendicular from the center 5 comma 0 onto the line y equals to 3 by 4 x, right? So k minus y1 divided by b is minus 4, dear students, and that will be equals to minus of ax1. A is 3, x1 is 5, so 3 into 5 is 15, plus by1, b is minus 4, y1 is 0, so we get 0, by a square plus b square, a square plus b square will be 3 square, 9 plus 16, 16 will be 9 plus 16 will be 25. So we get h minus 5 divided by 3 is equals to k divided by minus 4 is equals to minus 15 by 25, that is minus 3 by 5. Now let us equate these two. So we get h minus 5 divided by 3 is equals to minus 3 by 5. That means h minus 5 is equals to minus 9 by 5. H will be equals to 25 minus 9, that is 16 divided by 5. Now similarly, k divided by minus 4 is equals to minus 3 by 5. So k will be 12 divided by 5. That means the point of intersection A will be 16 by 5 comma 12 by 5. That means, dear students, z will be equals to 16 by 5 plus 12 by 5i. Oh. Acha, now he is asking us to find the value of this, my lord. So 34 times mod of acha. So mod of 5z minus 12 by mod of 5iz. Acha. We know one thing, one property, that mod z1 mod of z1 by z2 is equals to mod z1 by mod z2, dear students. So in that scenario, this 34 times, so what can we write here? So we need to find 34 times mod of 5z minus 12, 5z minus 12 whole square divided by mod of 5iz plus 16, mod of 5iz plus 16 whole square. Acha, so this should be 5z. Okay, 5z will anyways be 16 plus 12 iota, dear students. So 5z will be 16 plus 12 iota minus 12 whole square divided by here also. Acha, 5iz will be 16 iota minus 12, dear students, because I square is minus 1. So we can write here 16 iota minus 12 plus 16 whole square. So we get 34 times 16 minus 12 is 4 plus 12 iota whole square divided by, here we get 16 minus 12 is 4 minus 16 iota, dear students. Ultimately we can take 4 common from the numerator, we get 4 square outside, so we get 16 to 1 plus 3 iota whole square. Here denominator also we can take 4 outside, so we get 4 square, that will be 16 once again, and we get 1 minus 4 iota whole square. So now modulus of 1 plus 3 iota will be under root 1 plus 9, that is under root 10, whole square will be 10. Similarly in the denominator we get a 17, dear students. So ultimately we get the answer as 20. So 20 should be the answer. Yes, option 3 is indeed correct. Now let us go to the next question, dear students. Next question, he says, now since you have understood the previous question, he is telling let S be set of all points z such that 3 minus, okay, 3 minus of 2z minus 3 into 1 plus iota less than or equal to 7. So let us first find this part. Now can I, so the inequality is this, 3 minus of 2z minus 3 times 1 plus iota is less than or equals to, acha, mod of this is less than or equal to 7. So can I take 2 common, dear students? So we get 3 is less than or equals to 2 into mod z minus 3 by 2 into 1 plus iota is less than or equals to 7. Now we can divide the inequality with 2, so we get this part. So if you have understood the previous question, dear students, now this question becomes very, very easy. He is telling that now this is once again a circle with center is 3 by 2 comma, yeah, it is 3 by 2 comma 3 by 2. I hope you understood that. So 3 by 2 comma 3 by 2 is a point lying on the line y equals to x, right? Y equals to x, right? And acha, we get 2 circles here. Firstly, when we take this part, then that should be a disc of circle, acha, a disc with center 3 by 2 comma 3 by 2 and radius is 7 by 2, right? Radius is 7 by 2. That means 3 by 2 plus 7 by 2 will be 10 by 2. That is, so this point, one end of the diameter will be 5 comma 3 by 2, other end of the diameter will be 3 by 2 minus 7 by 2 will be minus 2. So this point will be minus 2 comma 3 by 2, right? I hope you understood this, dear students, right? So this one, now we don't know, the circle may pass through the third quadrant also, we have to check. Anyways, I'm just drawing a rough diagram, dear students. So the diagram is somewhere like this. Acha, when I take this part, it should be a disk with center 3 by 2 comma 3 by 2 and region lying on the circle and outside the circle of radius 3 by 2. So 3 by 2. Now I hope you're understanding what I'm doing is, so this region is, I mean this circle equation is mod of z minus 3 by 2 into 1 plus iota, and that is equals to 7 by 2. Now I'm trying to draw a circle mod of z minus 3 by 2 into 1 plus iota is equals to 3 by 2, dear students. So 3 by 2, that means radius is 3 by 2, so 3 by 2 plus 3 by 2 is 6 by 2, that is 3. So this point will be 3 comma 3 by 2, 3 by 2 minus 3 by, achha, that means this circle will definitely touch the, you can think about it, definitely it will touch the coordinate axis, something like this, right? It will touch the coordinate axis. Okay, let me draw it something like this. Okay, just drawing a rough diagram, it will be something like this. Now we are interested to find, now what does this region give us? This region will be all the points lying on the circle and this shaded region. Okay, this shaded region, let me just show that. Yeah, this shaded region, right? Okay, now whatever, that means there are infinite such points, right? What is the question? What is he asking? He's asking a minimum value of this. Achha, minimum value of this. That means what does this mean, dear students? Distance of z from the point. Achha, if I write z as x plus iota y, so we get this as x minus 5 by 2 plus iota into y minus 3 by 2. So that means we are finding the distance of the point minus 5 by 2. I hope you understood this. This is minus 5 by 2 comma minus 3 by 2, right? We need to find the distance of the point z from minus 5 by 2 comma minus 3 by 2. Minus 5 by 2 comma minus 3 by 2 will be somewhere in the third quadrant. Actually, strictly speaking, dear students, we should find the position of this point with respect to this circle. But whatever it is, even if the point lies inside the circle, the logic will still remain the same. What we have to do is minimum value of this should be, achha, point can be anywhere in the circle, but what will be the minimum value? Minimum value will be something like this. Yeah, the line joining the center and this line, minimum value, achha, that means this will be the point of intersection of the line joining, let us say this point A and C. Point B will be the we have to take point B as Z, right? Because that will be the minimum distance of any value of Z from the point A, right? So how do we get that? AB is what we are interested in, that will be AC minus BC. And what is AC, dear students? That will be the distance of the point A from C. So that will be under root 3 by 2 plus 5 by 2 is 8 by 2. 8 by 2 is 4. 4 square is 16 plus 3 by 2 plus 3 by 2 is 6 by 2, which is 3. 3 square is 9. Acha, this is AC minus BC. BC is the radius of the bigger circle, that is 7 by 2, dear students. So we get 16 plus 9 is 25, root 25 is 5, 5 minus 7 by 2, ultimately it is 10 minus 7, that is 3 by 2 should be the answer, dear students. I hope you understood this. If you are finding this difficult, then you can definitely try taking z is equals to x plus iota y. That will definitely be very lengthy, but you will still get the answer. I hope I'll once again recall this logic. He's asking us to find the minimum value of this modulus, and that will definitely be obtained if you take any other point of B. No, the distance of B from that point, distance of B from A will be maximum, will be definitely be more than this AB, right? This 3 by 2, right? And how do we get this 3 by 2? That is the line, point P will be the point of intersection of A with the C, line joining A with C and on the circle, right? That's it from this video, dear students. Thank you for watching this. Meet you with the next one.